Good morning, Bobby Roop here. It is Saturday, November 19th. A few days now into the gun season here in Michigan. I was out up north at our family's property in Clare for opening day on Tuesday. My dad and I saw a lot of deer. Nothing big enough for us to shoot on opener, so now I'm heading back out for the first time since the season kicked off. Today I'm heading to a new property that I just got permission to hunt in the North Branch area. Never been to this property before. I've been studying the aerial maps and views about all week, trying to figure out where I'm going to be hunting. The property is 80 acres, and the back 60 is still standing corn. The front 20 is where the guy lives, and it looks like there's also a field up there, some small patches of woods up there. So I think I'm going to be hunting closer to the front today. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure still where I'm going to be sitting. I'm going to check the map one last time before I head out and just kind of stab something in the dark here. My second plan is I'm going to go out there and sit for an hour or so after daylight, and then I'm going to stalk the corn. I've always wanted to do it, never done it before. I've heard a lot of people have some great success with stalking corn, and I can imagine this time of year, with any surrounding pressure that they may or may not have, the deer might be hiding out in that corn. So that's my plan for right now. I'm just going to head on up here, head out to this little piece, and we'll see what happens. Stick with me, and whatever I do or see, I will be sure that you do as well. Alright, so I just got to my spot up here in North Branch. I was just checking the weather and the map one last time. It looks like the wind is out of the west-southwest, and it's pretty strong today. About 17 miles an hour right now, and looks like it's going to be getting up into the low 20s during the day today. So that should make things interesting and hopefully get the deer up on their feet. The temperature is 41 degrees today, which is a drastic drop from yesterday. Yesterday, I think we had highs in the low 70s. The temperature has fallen out from under us, and I know some parts of the states it's going to be snowing today if it hasn't started already. Temperatures dropped crazy. I know tomorrow it's supposed to be even colder, get down into the 30s, and hopefully with this cold front and the wind, the rut is still kind of on. I think it's, it's going to be on for another month, but I think we're into the lockdown phase now. So that should be interesting today. If I can get up on a doe and have a buck come in by her or whatever, we'll see what happens. You never know what's going to happen during the rut. So if I can take a nice doe, I do plan on doing that. I bought a doe tag last night, and wouldn't hurt to fill the freezer a little bit more. But I'm going to try to hold out at least for the early morning, and maybe see what kind of bucks are in this area. Like I said, this is the first time I've been up here, so we'll see how it goes, and hopefully I got some action and can see some things and maybe shoot some things. So, all right, stick with me, and we'll see what happens.
a really big one to the left of me. I think it's about 30 acres. And then I got a smaller one here to the right, maybe closer to 5, maybe 10 acres. And then there's a fence row right out here in front of me that kind of divides the two. So I'm sitting right on the edge of this fence row that separates these cornfields from this other field behind me that's been cleared already. So it seemed like a pretty good intersection. The wind's blowing from my left to my right. I got the wind scent flowing over here, hopefully to cover my scent a little bit. I'm going to sit here a little bit longer. I've just been kind of scouting the area a little bit, and there's a really big oak tree out here in the middle of this cornfield, and I kind of want to get over there to it, check it out, and then in the meantime I'm going to check out all of these fields, might do some stalking through the fields. So well, I just shot this nice 8-point with smaller G3s on them. Not a bad buck. So I was walking down in between these cornfields, and I got to this back edge of the woods here, and looked left, looked right, didn't see anything. Saw some rubs over here into the woods. Decided to go take a peek at them. Start walking that direction, and kind of glance back over this way, and I see a deer laying down. He saw me at the same time, so I pulled my gun up, saw that it was a decent buck, and pulled the trigger and dropped him right here. So wasn't sure what to expect here at this property, but obviously not long into the hunt, and I got a nice buck down. So unfortunately I wasn't able to get the shot on film. It's one of the struggles of self-filming and also stalking at the same time. So it's a great buck. Now I just got to get him all gutted up and drug up to the front of the property. Cousin Ben, who gave me permission, or got me permission to hunt this property, just came back and was helping me drag this buck out. He called one of the other neighbors to see if we could drive my truck back here to drag it because he's pretty heavy. While we were dragging him out, we just saw, it's about 10:15, and we just saw another buck chasing a doe across the field here, right out in the middle of this open field. Ben went up to get my truck. I'm just gonna sit back here and see what happens. There's a rub right here in this corner. So this is a sweet spot here. I'm very thankful to have gotten permission to hunt here. So.